Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are fine. It's my lecture number 10 with you. Today we are going to study how to solve question number 2, 3 and 4 of chapter number 6, ratio and proportion. Hope you have solved this question number 1 easily. Now moves to question number 2. The question number 2 is an alloy contains 13.5 gram of copper and 4.5 grams of zinc. Find the mass of copper to zinc in the alloy. So the quantity of copper in the alloy and the quantity of zinc and in an alloy is given. Okay, the mass of copper and the mass of zinc. What was the mass of copper? That is 13.5, and that the mass of zinc is 4.5. You have to find what ratio. So I am putting the sign of ratio in between them. First you see that both values are in point. You have to remove the point. So for when I remove the point, the number in the denominator, after the point there is one digit. So after removing the point in the denominator, 10 will come. Putting same the ratio sign here again, remove the point, you will get 45. So after the point there is one digit, so 10 will come here. So here I have removed the point of both values. Now ratio. Now in the next step, the ratio sign is converted into division sign like this. So as this fraction is dividing here, when I have to change the divide sign into multiplication sign, the denominator, this is 45 by 10 is the denominator of this fraction, so it will be reciprocal. ठीक है, जब डिवाइड को मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो डिनोमिनेटर जो होता है उसका रेसिप्रोकल हो जाता है लाइक दिस. नाउ चेक, देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ कटिंग. यस, 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10. Okay, now 135 by 45, both will go in the table of 5. Simplify it until the number will not go in the same table. You have to do the simplification by yourself. Still, if you find any problem while doing the simplification, you can ask me. Okay, now move to question number 3. Wahida purchased 8 textbook, each costing rupees 12, and 4 story book, each costing 9. So there is a girl whose name is Wahida. She purchased what? How many textbooks? 8 textbooks. उसने कितनी textbooks purchase की? 8. और हर टेक्स्ट बुक जो है वो कितने रुपीस की है? कॉस्ट ऑफ ईच टेक्स्ट बुक इज 12. सिमिलरली ही बाय what story book? How many? 4. The cost of each story book is 9. Okay, so how you have to solve this? The cost of, first you write the number of textbook is 8 and the number of story book is 4. I am writing the number of textbook is 8, each cost 12. हर बुक 8 रुपीज़ की है. तो cost of one textbook कैसे पता चलेगी हमें? Simply dividing it. Each textbook is given. So what was the cost of 8 textbook? अगर एक बुक 12 रुपये की है, पर 8 बुक कितने की होंगी टेक्स्ट बुक? तो simply multiply 12 with 8. You will get the cost of 8 textbooks. You will get the answer. Okay, 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 1 carry, 8 ones are 8, 96. So the cost of 8 textbook is 96. Okay, now similarly you have to find the cost of 4 story books. Okay, अच्छा यहाँ देखें, हम नेक्स्ट हमें गिवन है स्टोरी बुक्स की अमाउंट कितनी है? 4 है, क्वांटिटी 4 है. हर स्टोरी बुक कितने की है? 9 की. सो हाउ यू फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ 4 स्टोरी बुक? सिंपली मल्टीप्लाइंग द कॉस्ट ऑफ ईच स्टोरी बुक बाय द नंबर ऑफ बुक्स यू हैव टू बाय. 9 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, दैट इज़ 36. सो कॉस्ट ऑफ 4 स्टोरी बुक इज़ 36 रुपीज़. नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट स्टेप दे आर सेइंग फाइंड द रेशियो ऑफ अमाउंट स्पेंड ऑन 2 types of story book. Now we have to find the ratio of story textbook and cost of textbook and to that of cost of story book. Okay, I think the ratio of cost of textbook to ratio of cost of story book. So what was the ratio of cost of textbook? At the end I have get 96 ratio. What was the cost of story book? That is 36. In next step this ratio sign is converted into division sign like this. Now simplify it, both will go in the table of 2. Simplify it until you will get the fraction that will not further go in the same table. आपने ये खुद simplify करनी है, you will get the answer. Now I am moving to question number 4. In question number 4, Mr. Bilal has to monthly income 7,200 and expenditure of rupees 6,300 per month. So in this question they are saying that there is a person whose name is Bilal. So he earn in a month 7,200 and his expenditure mean उसका खर्चा जो है वो कितना है 6,300. So what was in this question you have to find first his saving and then you have to find the saving to his income ratio. Okay. So the Bilal income is 7,200 and its expenditure is 6,300. How you will find the saving? Simply subtracting the income amount from the income amount. You have to subtract the expenditure. You will get 900. So in each month he save how many rupees? 900. जो भी उसको सैलरी मिलती है उसमें से 6,300 वो लगा देता है, उसमें से 900 बच जाते हैं. नाउ हम लोगों ने सेविंग टू इनकम रेशो फाइंड करना है. सेविंग फर्स्ट लिखा हुआ था तो मैंने फर्स्ट सेविंग लिखा है, देन इनकम लिखा हुआ था तो देन हमने इनकम लिखा है. ठीक है. सेविंग इज 900 रेशो. व्हाट वाज द इनकम? 7,200. So in the next step this ratio sign is converted into division sign like this. Now these two zeros are cut off. 9 by 72. Now both will go in the table of 9. How many times? 9 ones are 9, 9 eights are. So this is the answer how you have to solve this question. Further these two numbers will not go in the same table. Okay, so it is the answer. This is the method how you have to solve question number 2, 3 and 4. Still if you find any problem related to lecture you can ask me. Allah Hafiz students.